Today's topic is about people who play both sides. And I'm going to focus more on family members that play both sides. Let's say you cut someone off. You're no longer friends or connected to this person, but your family member is connected to them. They went out their way to build a connection with your enemy. What do you do? So, when someone on purpose in your family is connected to your enemies, your foes, they're keeping a close connection. So everything that goes on in your life, your enemies are being updated. First, let me say this. That's not a family member. That's actually a snake. That's what we call a snake. They're being used by the enemy, and their only mission in life, along with your enemies, is to see you fail. So if this is you, my first advice is take it to God. Always go to God first with whatever is troubling your heart, because it's family. We usually expect our family to kind of, even if we don't communicate, you expect your family to just have your back when you're not in the room. So my next advice is, if you can remove yourself completely from this family member, you know that this family member is playing both sides, try to remove yourself and keep conversations at hello and goodbye. They are always looking for new information to use against you to tell your enemies. So, if you got a new job, new relationship, they want to know everything. They want to know all the problems. They don't want to know the good stuff. So if you don't give them something, 9 times out of 10, they'll just make something up. So don't try and figure out why they're doing what they're doing. It's usually over jealousy and envy. What exactly fuels another family member to go against their own blood? Well, usually it's over money. That's usually what I hear in a lot of families, is over something that they're trying to gain. So maybe you turned them down, maybe you didn't help them, and now they're turning on you. Maybe you're doing something that they're not used to, not used to seeing you do. Maybe you are getting closer to God and they are more so for the dark, and it's just not mixing well. It's different reasons why family will turn on family. A lot of us have this going on, and unfortunately, this is the world we live in. And I want to say something. We are in those times now where the enemy's time is drawing near. He's using any and everybody he can to drag down to that pit with him. And it's so scary, so many people do not realize that they're being used by the enemy. It might hurt that, your own blood is turning against you, but never repay evil with evil. Just pray for them, ask God to move through their minds and hearts, but keep your personal life to yourself as much as you can and let them just talk. God is already working on a lot of people that have gathered to come up against another with hate, with lies. And he's doing it in such a way where they'll know it's because of how they came up against someone who did nothing to them. See it as a compliment that your own blood family see you as a threat. You literally bother them. And it's even more embarrassing when they are up in age behaving this way, because now you really get to see firsthand just how unhealed they truly are. Before I end, I want to turn your attention to Matthew 10:21. Brothers and sisters will betray one another and have each other put to death. Parents will betray their own children, and children will turn against their parents and have them killed. Everyone will hate you because of me. But if you remain faithful until the end, you will be saved. When people mistreat you in one town, hurry to another one. I promise you, before you have gone to all the towns of Israel, the Son of Man will come. Students are not better than their teacher, and slaves are not better than their master. It is enough for students to be like their teacher, and for slaves to be like their master. If people call the head of the family Satan, what will they say about the rest of the family? Thank you for listening.